I was debating between this and the 36-core model, and I'm glad I went with this one. My other components are 128 GB of RAM, two 1TB and 4.0 drives, 2080. I use a lot of the Adobe suite, and for video editing, the Adobe CC suite isn't quite coded to fully utilize a build like this. Right now I've done a lot of editing and rendering, and here's my experience. Adobe After Effects cannot utilize these many cores. I'm sure the next release will, but right now if I render a video or even during editing, I'm at most 38% processor utilization. According to what I can find on Adobe's site, it maxes out at 16 cores. Adobe Rush utilizes all cores, but even with multiple layers on a 4K 60 minutes video file, 72% processor utilization. Adobe Premiere, same as Rush, but on a few renders I've been able to get up to high 80s on utilization. I don't regret the build, but at the moment, Adobe needs to do a lot of work on their software to start to utilize these processors. That being said, I can render something, and continue using my computer as if nothing is going on in the background, and that is incredible. My plan is to use this smaller core build, and then as Adobe steps up their game, and Windows steps up their processor utilization game, then I'll upgrade to the larger core and not need to replace any other components. Insane. More than I'll ever need. Love the way they have you insert these CPUs. Little chance of bending pins. I run mine at half max clock speed when I'm not gaming because there is just no need to use the electricity when you are running Word. LOLSIL, at 2 GHz it's amazing. Great for video editing and DaVinci Resolve or Premiere Pro. I've noticed a good performance boost when using it to create motion graphics inside the Fusion tab of Resolve, much faster than the Intel i9-9920X I was using. It also renders out projects very fast, which is great in case I need to go back and render something out again. My first AMD processor and I couldn't be happier. The only thing to look out for is the heat this thing generates, using a Noctua NHU14S, but it's not the recommended fan cooler for this CPU. The only coolers on the recommended list for this CPU are liquid coolers to my knowledge, as of February 22, 2020. Excellent CPU, worth the dollar, and switch to AMD. Click link in description for more reviews.